Okay. We're finally streaming. I'm sorry if I spammed it across any social medias. This is day numero 2.5, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Ludum there. I'm not that tired. I mean, I'm average. On a scale of 1 to 10 of how tired I am, I guess I'd be ranked at like a 7? Not 7. That's how much I'm awake. Right. Here we go. Yeah. Yee. Let's make sure everything's closed down that I need to. Alright, we got everything. So, where we left off was basically kind of... I did a couple things, so I'm gonna actually go through what I've done. So, if I were to go to my themes, I actually made a main menu. So if I were to exit all that, I made a main menu. And it looks basic, but I mean, it's better than nothing. And if we were to play it, there's this, it's like the sword, not the sword, because I am tired. It's the stick and the spear. And you can get play now, special thank you, and quit. Now, the only one that I got working is play now, and then when you click it, it's kind of a little glitchy, I guess, because I don't know why. But I'm gonna have to fix that. And I got it so if I were to go back to main node, if I were to go into the shop, first I'm gonna disable the maximize on play, because whenever I was testing it out after the stream, it wasn't lagging as much, so it must be lagging just mainly because I'm streaming and all that. So we got the spear, and I got it so it could attack. That's why it's debugging in the log spear, because I was testing it. So yeah, no, we got the spear. And if I were to go up to something, let's check our skills. I really love that. I really love our skills mechanic. Wait, so it says 5, and I guess this is where I left off for myself. But oh, what happened? It just got flinged back. Alright, so it does 3 damage. So yeah, and of course I get money from it. I still didn't get it where it's like enemy 2 clone to be spawned, and I don't know what's the issue with that. Other than that, I guess that's all that we needed to go over. And why did it freeze? That's not good. Yeah, I don't know why it's frozen. Oh. A lot of people are messaging me on Snapchat at the moment. That's not good. Also don't like how this froze. It's not nice. My mic is like loose for some reason. Hopefully you guys could hear me good. I'm trying to adjust the audio levels and all that. So yeah, I've legit been on like Snapchat, and I went to go help with dinner, and yeah. It's still freezing. That's not good. So, okay, this is great. I wanted to go watch someone else try the Ludum there, but I knew that theirs was gonna be better, so I was a little bit like, why? I don't know why it's so frozen. I got 2 notifications to try to... Oh, I accidentally exited out this. So... Okay, so one thing that did happen while we were gone, though, is every time I tried, I guess, really, that was disable my monitor capture. Every time I was messing with the spear and all that, which I tried to get a pause menu, and I'll show you guys that whenever we load this back up. But every time I try to use the pause menu, oh wait, it's good now. Every time I try to use the, I'm trying to get the audio alright. Every time I try to get the pause menu, it basically crashed my Unity. Alright, so here's the problem. This hasn't been set. Okay, so it's just spear game object, which is gonna be under that. There we go. Now I think that should work, and I'm gonna just show you guys briefly of the pause menu. It's just like that. And the thing that makes it crash is whenever I use a attack and then this should work. Yep, that works. Is whenever it won't let me attack now. What? Why won't it let me attack? Okay, I guess that's the one thing that's broken. Is whenever it's paused, a lot of things just start breaking. And that must have been on me, unless, yeah, see, that works. And the way I did it was, I basically had it so it's like, I declared the pause manager, which if I were to go open that up, it's pause menu manager. And it's not much, actually, it's really not. It basically just states whenever ESC is pressed, then the boolean of is paused is the opposite of what it originally was, and if it's true, then activate the pause menu, and if it's false, then deactivate the pause menu. And what I did was, like, for most things, if I were to go scroll down to here, it said is pause, and I just put, if the is pause is false, then it could work as normal. This would make it so if it's is paused is true, then meaning it's paused, then it wouldn't do anything. Yeah. So that's that. Show cursor equals false. I think it's paused equals false. We don't need that, I don't think. Show cursor, so show cursor equals false. And I don't know why it was making it so every time I paused, then it would not work. However, whenever I was paused, whenever I was testing it, it would have let me attack. So maybe I inverted it by accident. So this is the problem. So weapons. See, I didn't do some things with it. So I guess what I could do right now is public pause menu manager, pause man, and then private bool is paused, and then update is paused is equal to pause man dot is paused. So that just basically references it to here. I don't want it set to any CPU. Okay, that's good. So then, if it is paused equals false. So if it is false, if it is not false, sorry, we could just basically declare all this. There we go, and I think that should fix it of the crashing. I didn't assign it. Okay, it's alright. It's gonna be under pause menu. Right? No. Player underscore attack. It's under our game manager, so then a cube. I don't know what's not clear. The flying stick has not been assigned. Possibly that was something that happened last time. Yeah, okay, and then if I were to pause, it shouldn't let me attack. Oh, I think I froze. Oh, that's great. See, this is what I mean. That's not good. So we could just load back up Unity. So people are sending me Snapchats, and I'm gonna just give me a minute. I'm gonna just send them saying like, "Hey, I'm streaming." Okay, they're not like, I'm not gonna spam and go like, "Hey, I'm streaming." Like, I'm just gonna leave it as is. Ludum there. Alright. So, I got warheads, and I really want to try them in a bit, but that's just if I get tired. I'm gonna put on my fan, so give me a minute, guys. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so that's the problem, how it keeps on just like not doing anything. Oh, it's already getting cold in here. Wonderful. I don't like how it keeps freezing. I really don't like that. So excuse me, how should we do this? Because I don't get the use of the error. Is it because this is unset? Pause menu manager. And then public void resume, and then oh, accidentally did a double. There we go. And then what else we need? A public void change scene, and then it's going to return a string named scene SN, which is string name. And then what I want to do is if we were to go up here, we already have scene management. Sweet. So using no, we already have that. So it's scene manager dot load scene and then SN. So that's the scene name. Alright, so it's gonna be here, resume, and then it might crash again, but at the same time it might not. And then change scene, and then this will just be underscore main menu. Excuse me, so scene underscore main menu, yep, okay. And we already saved it, so just in case if it does crash, then we'll be okay. Still something is saying that something's not. Underscore pause man, so we just gotta sit that. Alright, let's try this again. So no, it's still crashing. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. That's not good either. Unless if an object is just not set. I mean, it's not saying it's not responding, it's just saying it's just not even loading. And if it freezes, that just means that the object isn't set to something or something simple.
Hi, it's Mike from DollarShaveClub.com. You know, buying a razor is like buying a car. If you want luxury, you get smacked with a big price tag.
Come on now. Please load. Please load, please.
The smarter choice.
The advertisement's fun. I had an alright day, I guess. That's what we could talk about. I'm not too sure.
For $1. After that, it's just a few bucks a month. Go to DollarShaveClub.com/Spotify. That's DollarShaveClub.com/Spotify.
When you're selling online,
come on, look, please look. I know it's like, what should I talk about? I guess what we could talk about is like a logo. I was actually trying to design a logo earlier, but I didn't know what I was gonna name the game, so that was a problem because you can't get a logo and then if you change the name, then yeah, because this is the stick, because you start off with the stick. So I was like, and I really wanted to name it unnamed, but then I really don't know how that would look.
Looking to play Uncharted 4 or Doom? Do you want to save money by renting the latest games for free? Gamefly has over 8,000 games.
So if it doesn't load soon, we're gonna just go through. Oh, there it is. That's not good.
Exclusively offering Spotify listeners 1 month free.
Why Unity? Why? Unity. Gonna do that to me again. I guess we gotta find a way around it. So
Start Gamefly today.
Hold up. I'm gonna try to find a way to share this stream more. Tweet, and I'm just gonna tweet out the link. Okay, just probably the last time I'm gonna tweet it out. Get to here, load up the Ludum there. Alright. See how this will go this time. Because I don't know how we're gonna be doing it at all. Like, it's like, that's the only alternative I had. And I don't know why it's not doing that. I mean, we could try to settle it all into, instead of is paused, we could just do pause manager dot is paused. Also, this might be changed to that. But then that's like a neat code. But would it work? Pause man, sure, so it'd be under just pause man. See, I don't know what's stopping it, that's the thing. So what I might do is load up all of these. 14, great. Just let them all load up. And then I'm gonna have to just change them to this pause. I mean, do I really need this? Okay. And then if this pause, there we go. Just scroll down. Is there anything that I need? Nope. I think that's good. We could just scroll up and see if there's like anything to do with it's pause there. You just scroll up and then we gotta see if there's anything with the pause menu involved. So there is. That's just the main. So there's something here, and then if there we go, and then if is pause is equal to false, we could actually close that out. We're gonna have to open it back up later. There's stats, and we don't need anything from there. Join an enemy. This is something we might need. There. Okay, hold up. That's a problem because it says if when you said it's false. Come on now, Jeff. It has to be to false. Not true. Could I just refactor all of it? Must rename it identifier. If this pause is equal to this pause is equal to true. So this would be just set to false. There we go. I'll just copy that line and then I'll move on from it. So, and then that's good. Syntax error. And then player attack. Because what happened before is like I basically said if it's true, if you are paused, then it would do all that, and it's like I don't want it paused when it does it. So that's good. It's equal to false, and then this false, and then that's good. That's good. And then destroy over time. This is something that I needed. Is equal to true. And you said that's false. There we go. And then I think that's all good. And then save it just in case. And then play. See how this will go. Alright, so why Unity? Why? It just crashes again. Wonderful. I don't know what's causing the crash then. I really don't. I could try to. What's alternative? That's my answer. Like, is there actually an alternative? Because I don't know how to get around this. Because I could have it so it has everything disabled, I guess. That's just the longest way to do it, though. Like, I'll show you guys what I mean. So, every single script is disabled. like this would be disable everything. And it being activated to be set to false. It's a super long way though. So game manager. Okay, so so here's what we're gonna do. This might be a long way, but it'll work, I guess. Oh dear, I've been through this a lot. So remove. Could I just like rename? Just rename an identifier. Okay, fine. Then that's what we need to keep up. Oh dear. Okay. Here comes the fun part. So we need to remove this. Remove this. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I don't know how it would work though, but we're gonna have to try it. Together suggest. I don't need no suggestions. Remove that part. That's there. And then I'm just gonna start exiting them out, so it'll help me. I could do is just remove that. Remove that part. 304. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why just remove that? There was a split second where, well, not split, but it was like, there was a second where it's like, sure, 346 errors. I never had that many errors. The highest I got at once was probably like, the highest I ever got was like around 20, like, not 300. Imagine having like, imagine having 100 errors. Like, whoa. And then, there we go. Alright, so, here comes our fun part. So if it's equal to true, then oh dear. Okay, we're gonna have to take this one by one. Okay. So sorry, my back itched. Okay. So okay, public game object game manager, and then what we'll do is if it's true, then game manager dot get component generate enemy dot enabled equals false. And we're gonna have to do this with everything. And we're gonna have to make sure nothing has what it's supposed to. Oh dear. And then public game object player. And if this doesn't work, then I really don't even know. So it's player dot get component dot player manager dot enabled equals false, and then player dot get component, I forgot what it was, player defense manager dot enabled equals false. Player dot, we could actually player dot attack, right? dot enabled equals false. Skills and money manager, we could already have that. That's no problem. And public, it's like enemy game object enemy 1, public game object enemy 2. And then it's under different enemies. Enemy 1 dot get component. Checking if we got enough people watching. I'm just curious. It's not popping up on my phone. Alright. Alright, so if we were to go back to here, it's enemy 1 underscore manager dot enabled equals false, and then enemy 1 dot get component enemy destroy over time dot enabled equals false, and then enemy 1 dot get component enemy pathfinding dot enabled equals false. Okay, now we could basically copy and paste this, and then if it's not, and this part's gonna be easier. Get that to there. You'll see why I'm doing this in a second. So, for hold left alt and then drag our mouse, then just enter true. There we go. And then all we have to do is get semicolon on that. It's gonna take a while to do it like this, but it'll work. There. There we go. And it's kind of easier that way too, if you think about it. Just if this works, the only thing we're gonna have to remember to do is always include a new thing to it. So, game manager, and then player, enemy 1, and enemy 2. Save our game just in case, and this should work. So, pause, unpause. Oh, it doesn't show a cursor, but I mean, and then head up. Cursor dot show the visible equals false, because that's the false. So cursor dot visible equals true. Don't know why that's not showing up. There we go. And play. Does it run fine? I mean, it kind of does. And I think we got it, guys. We just got a pause menu already. So that will run, and then pause. User interface. I don't know why that's not working. Oh, because that's that. Pause menu. There we go. This is the problem. So pause equals false. That I hope was quite a lot too. Then if we were to play, walk around for a bit, hold that, and then now we can't move, but we can still do that, which is no problem. Resume, and then you can go back to moving around. One thing I'm wondering is if I were to do that. Yeah, that keeps going on, but I don't mind that part. So if we were to go to main menu, that's okay, but I don't like how it doesn't. I think it's because there's no lights in the scene that's actually rendered. So if we were to just add a light, directional light, and then zoom this out, and then main menu, and then play now. Is that better? And then light. Like we don't want to add the maximum intensity, but it's basically like if whenever the scene's first loading up, it's like there's nothing there. There's like no light. There's no kind of sun thing. Is this better? Yeah, that's better. Now this might seem a little too much out for now, but whenever it's actually rendered, then play now. It's not good. So if I would pause and then delete that part, delete that part, delete that part. So what I might do is, if I were to go to here, on every single one of the trees, it could kind of have like a, could I make it have a light like that? Oh dear, this isn't a good idea. Main menu, play now. Hey, it has a light inside. That's not that bad. And then if we were to go to the village and then have everything, like I said before, this is not a good idea. Don't try this at home. So then re-render the scene. So there should be a light over here.
Thinking of having a little get together?
Yeah.
Friends, family, music cranked up, but there's one thing missing: the sound of a sizzle. Taking this gathering to the next level is easy. With Kingswood match like charcoal, lights instantly every time. No light.
Let's increase this a little.
Hot dogs, big juicy burgers, whatever your people are craving. With the
And then
match, you can quickly make an everyday get together a backyard barbecue worth salivating over.
have it so it's
Match like charcoal.
like that. And I don't like how it's moving the building.
Hi, it's Mike from DollarShaveClub.com.
Like I don't want the building to move.
Buying a razor is like buying a car.
Get it
If
like
you
that,
want luxury,
and then
you
like
get
that.
smacked with a big price tag. If you want to save money, you have to settle for a bumpier ride. Well,
Then
razors from
re-render the scene.
DollarShaveClub.com are the smarter choice.
Still no.
A smooth,
But if I were to go
high-quality
inside,
shave for a very economical price. Right now, get your first month of any of our razors for $1. After that, it's just a few bucks a month. Go to DollarShaveClub.com/Spotify.
is the stream going right? Yeah.
/Spotify.
Okay. Go through the building and then
Do you want to save
but
money
if I were to
by
get
renting the latest
directional,
games for
this
free?
might get really bright.
GameFly has
Or
over
directional
8,000
on all of
games,
them.
including the hottest releases for PS4 and Xbox One. Right now, GameFly is exclusively
Play now.
offering Spotify listeners 1 month.
Oh, that's really bright.
Or go to GameFly.com. Make sure to select Spotify when you register. Save money and try
Hey, we got a
games for
golden
free.
stick.
Start GameFly today.
So I don't like this part. We could actually delete all these lights for the trees. I don't like this. Good time mixed. I mean, I want it everywhere. Could that be a thing where it's everywhere? I know what I'm looking for, but I don't know where it's at. I'm looking for where it's like preferences. Nah. It's lighting settings. This is what I wanted. And then drag that into there. Intensity multiplier. Then if I were to go to here, it looks a little Happy Land here. But if I were to go to main menu, play now. it still isn't like that. It's not nice. Color. How about such white? Baked, and then because how it is like now, that's fine, but I don't like it whenever you reload. Hey, that's alright. I'm alright with this. I'm alright with this. You could have the spear. See, that's fine. I could live with that. It's low poly. It's pretty much all good. Just to make sure it's working alright. Yeah, that's fine. This is alright. You can look into here. It sends you right back. That's not good. But oh well. So we got the lighting alright. And then we could just pause. Go to main menu. And I'm gonna work on special thank you on my own time. And the main menu is not the best, but it's better than nothing. And it says Ludum there. So yeah, and then we can just go through here. There's my spear. Now, one thing that that moves right. I don't like how it doesn't. It's metallic. One thing I don't like about my own game is if I were to go to main menu, then back. Now it's back to the stick because it doesn't save, and there's no save mechanic, and I don't know how to get a save mechanic. And I've tried looking it up, but I still don't know how. So that's one thing the game is gonna have to lag. But hey, at least we got lighting, and at least we got something basic. Like, the game is playable. That's what we gotta worry about. That's playable. The legacy, that's fine. I'm alright with that, okay? That's good. I mean, it's okay. I don't know what I could do next. I mean, we could go look up a save mechanic, but I mean, that's like a lot right there. We could try to do it where it's like, don't destroy everything on the... but we could look this up real quick. So, if we were to go to google.com, not that, google.com, Unity, how to save everything in a game. Just to see if there's any... Yeah, there's a tutorial, and I really, like, I actually wanted to see this, but it's like a very long thing, and I told myself, before Ludum there, I should look this up. And I never got the time to. So I'm still like meh on that. How to save and load your latest progress. Hey everyone, I'm working on our 2D search. Looks saying there has to be a better way. Make great and digital training. And data serial. And I might look this up after stream, but I don't know. But it's okay. We did pretty good for today, and I'm not gonna end off the stream yet. We're not done. I guess what we could do right now is load up Blender and quickly see. I don't like this song at all, but I can't change it because did I actually change it from my phone? You can. Okay, so we have to quickly see what we can make out of stuff here. So, a weapon. We could try to get this song. Wow, I'm hearing it whenever you guys hear it, and the stream has a delay, so it's just like wow. There. I don't know what I'm making, to be honest. Okay, so. Like, other than weapons, I think we're done. Let's load them there. Wow. I mean, what's really there much to do after this? I mean, if we were to load up this. I'm thinking. Like, different enemies, new weapons. This was literally my to-do list. Like, there's not anything here. That's like... I'm trying to think here. Because we pretty much just... We got everything. I mean, we could try to get a defense mechanism. Should we? Oh, we need a death mechanism. We need a death mechanism, so let's immediately get that right now. So, if we die, what will happen? Right. So we could just create a new script, name this player_death. And we're gonna apply this to the player. And I'm not gonna go for anything spectacular, like, or any of that. I'm simply just gonna make it so it's like, it's just gonna say, you died, and then, if I could, I want to get it so it restores to last checkpoint. Or something like that, because whenever I look up the video, I want to have it so it's like a save, you can press save, and then I'll save it. But the thing is, that's in the video that I'm going to be watching later today. That's not right now. I can't do anything right now. And I don't want to start anything right now either, just in case if it's not what I plan to be. So if I were to go to pause menu manager, just before I forget, so go to here, player.getComponent, player_death, and then .enabled equals false. Then here, and then enable equals true. Alright, so this is what we're gonna be doing. So where's the thing that includes the player health? First one thing I want to do is set the balance to 0 before I forget that, because we're pretty much good. Before I also forget, I might as well go into edit on this, and then underscore food. And that's pretty much gonna increase your health. Increases health. There we go. Okay. So yeah, I think this is what we need. Yeah, okay. So public player manager, public private health. Well, we could do int health, and then in the update function we could do health equals playerman.health. So float. It's not supposed to be a float. Yeah, I won't change anything anyway. And then if 0 is greater than or equal to health, then call the death function. And then there we go. And it's not declared right now, but public void death function. And it won't be returning anything, so there we go. Alright, so public game object death UI, and then yeah, death UI dot set active true. And thing is, I want it so it's hold up. Should we actually have this we make it so it's like you can't avoid death is a thing? We might have that. So it's basically stating if you die or not, you're still gonna, if you die, then you are done. But what it's gonna take it as is it's gonna be acting as pause menu in regards to it would pause everything. Pause menu dot is pause equals true. Instead of going through, oh no, I don't attach to Unity. Okay, now don't do this to me. No, okay, it's gonna obviously run the build, but instead of going through all this, I'm just gonna set it to is pause. So it's gonna build, which we could easily stop it. It'll be fine. It's not what I need. There we go. I am aware of this, by the way. Test run. Okay, cool. I don't mind. Yeah. So if your health is, if you're dead, then you're dead. That's what it's basically saying. And yeah, and I'm just gonna create a quick death UI thing. So it's just gonna be canvas. Name this death UI. Focus on it, and then get text saying you died text, and then it's just gonna obviously say you died. And there we go. There we go, and then it could go to there. And then we're gonna use the font that is Metal MA, which is a really good font, I gotta admit. There we go, we're gonna set the color to red. Should be red. And then trying to experiment a little bit here. Material. For a particle. I think that this will be fine. We can just set it on. Then I just want to test some things out. Just to, yes. And it could be italic. And then it could just have the main menu. There we go. I don't know why it's not showing up. Is it because it's used to it? Oh, it's not a canvas. There we go. Gonna get up to there. And then just set the font to that, italic. One thing we could, by the way, do is have it set to dark red, and then whenever it's highlighted, it can get lighter. So basically, whenever I mouse over it, it's not gonna work now. Which is Death UI. We could just assign it from here, and then there we go. That's what I love about my games. They could just like, you could assign it from anywhere. So, oh, what the heck? Death UI is active. Yeah, it locks you in. I don't get that part. Alright, there. So you can see what I mean by it's highlighted. Now, there is one thing I absolutely love. If I were to copy this, right, set this text color to what it's supposed to be, go to main menu, and I've done this with one of my games. And do I have this in debug mode? No, I do not. Fade duration, just set this to 0.2, I believe that's a good number for it. Then, oh, I guess it's not gonna work. Okay, so possibly make it so it's a little darker.
As your Tampa St. Pete Orkin man, my favorite thing about the area is that every
pause.
neighborhood is different.
From the
Okay,
Victorian architecture of Hyde Park to the Cuban food in Ybor City. Thing is, every bug in Tampa is different too.
Because I'm going to show you guys something. It's basically supposed to go to the air, and then the color just reappears. Like it goes, it's dull for a second. Like you're not able to see it for a second, which is great. So that's that. There we go. So we can turn that off, and then that's the death UI.
You know,
And that's
buying a
pretty
razor
simple.
is like
It's pretty.
buying a car.
It's
If you
yeah.
want
It's just
luxury,
simple.
you get smacked with a big price tag. If you want
yeah.
to save money, you have to settle for a bumpier ride.
Yeah, I got
razors
picked.
from
Wow. Okay.
DollarShaveClub.com
Sorry, I
are
was
the
thinking
smarter
something
choice.
else.
A smooth,
The
high-quality
person was
shave
like,
for a very
last time they're
economical
like,
price.
I'm in your stream,
Right
and I
now,
want
get
to see
your
if they're
first
in the
month of
stream this
any of our
time.
razors
So I was
for
gonna go like,
$1.
hi.
After that, it's just a few bucks a month. Go to
you go.
DollarShaveClub.com/Spotify.
Due to that, oh, I just deleted it. Why? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. That was on me. So we could pretty much do this. And yeah, I guess one thing that we are missing is music and all that for this. But the thing is, I don't have headphones, so I'm kind of deaf. Yeah, I'm deaf. So I don't get why it's immediately is paused. That's default false. That shouldn't pop up. Why isn't it popping up? Why is it popping up at first? And then player death. Oh, because okay, so this would be equal to 100, and then I get it. We might have to paste this again. Boy messaging me on Snapchat. Okay, so we're gonna just have to paste this again. Like, oh, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. So, public game object, game manager. One thing I've actually found out pretty neat is what you could do is press Alt and Enter. No, okay, wrong thing. I guess it's not Alt Enter. Is it Shift Enter? No, Control Enter? No. It was something I can basically have it so it's like, come on now. I guess it's not gonna work. It basically was like, it would copy and paste this onto the next line, so it'll go like that. So then we need a player, then what else did it need? Enemy 1. Oh, I might need these to also be enemy 2. Wow, this music, wow. Enemy 1, public game object, enemy 2. Then I could easily just go to here, select it. So it's just kind of the same. Just I gotta copy, paste, and I'll explain why I'm doing. Hold up. I'll explain why I'm getting this totally here, because the reason I'm actually getting it totally here is if I already just set is pause to true, then it would actually have the pause UI set to true, which is not good for me. And from there, we just have to paste that. Do I have enemy 2 set? Yep, there we go. There we go, I think I got it. And then select all the variables and we'll be good. That's all good. Player. And then game manager. Player. I actually like the song, wow. Evening Star by Bill Douglas. It's a great song. It's like, it's no words, just piano. And it reminds me of stuff like Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is pretty deep. So this actually is letting me move while I'm dead. Die function. Playerman.health. I don't think I set this to 100. What? Then I don't get why it's not. Why it's immediately letting me. It's just saying, hey, you're dead. Like, and it's also highlighting, like, cursor look at, like, okay. Is it because this is already active? Like, what's saying it should? Print testing 101. And I misspelled testing, oh well. Because is that what's causing it? Yeah, that's what's saying it, okay. So player man, like, don't get this. I doubt this is it, but if we were to switch these out, would that work? Because that's pretty much like saying, hey, if your health is bigger than 0, then you're dead. Like, yeah, I didn't expect that to happen. I expected that to happen. Don't get this. The song, wow, okay. Health. I guess what we could do is have it so it's like private and health. Remove that, right? Remove those. And then we'll have a public bool is dead, and then if is dead is equal to true, then death function, and then from our player manager we'll do, we're gonna have to do if health is less than, if 0 is greater than or equal to health, then player underscore player death. I might need to delete that real quick. So public player underscore death, player death, and then we're just gonna have to scroll down here. Player death is dead is equal to true. And if this works correctly, I'll explain what it does. Hopefully it does. Didn't get assigned. Whoa, these songs, like, whoa. Player underscore death, okay. Follow me by Tristan. Nice. Like, I don't get this. I don't get what's getting. Okay. Health is equal to 0. Like, it's immediately like, hey, you're dead. If I increase the health, would that matter? Like, yeah, that would work, but I mean, like, I don't get it how it's immediately going to the text is equal to 0. I'll start health is equal to 100. Alright, then there we go, and then if I were to just deduct the health to just 5, resume, which if someone gets to 5 health, is the stream alright? Uh-oh. It's lagging a bit, that's not good. I'm gonna save this real quick. The reason I could check is if, on my phone, if it's buffering, then that's the problem. It's good, right? Uh-oh. It's worrying me a little. Okay, so someone gets 5 health, and then they get to here, and then they die. Then it's not working. Uh-oh. It's not good. Is it good now? Alright, sorry if the stream's frozen. I'm trying here. It's because I think it's because it's like a lot at once for my computer. That's why if I get my laptop, it'll be good. But for right now, I don't get it how it's this is equal to 0. Let's see. What happened? Well, alright, we need something to spawn, so it's not over there. So I keep on checking if it's freezing. Okay. That's not good. I gotta keep checking it. Okay, so if we were to just die, okay? Just die on purpose. When you want to die. I guess we're gonna have to check that after the stream because it's not working right now, so yeah. Okay. I guess we could start making more like items. So if we were to load up, get it in Blender here. We could do something where it's like we get this down. S at 0, and then excuse me, I got the hiccups again. And then extrude this, and then S0. S0. So that's kind of like a plus sign, I guess. It's actually like a ninja star, if you think about it. Yeah, it could really be a ninja star. Lock scale, and then I guess rotate it, and then that's not what I need it to be. And then move it, and then I don't know what I'm doing. Wow. And then get it to here. There we go. But there we go. It's a ninja star. Wow. Wow. I guess that's okay. Okay, now that we're done with that, this is kind of easy to make, so I don't have to worry about like losing it. The ninja star is what I'm referring to. So if I were to just move this so it gets there, and then S divided by 2, can I do that? Wow, it would let me. Divided by 2, actually. Divide by 2. I need to delete this again. And then I'm trying to rotate it. And then X45, and then that's divided by. Like, I'm trying to think of a weapon we could try to get. I mean, it could just be like this. I'm trying to think, because it could be this, and then I could scale up a bit. Actually, we don't need that one part, and then we could just. That's a very basic sword. Oh man, we got one just like that's not nice. That's alright. I'm happy, it's okay. That's not what I need. 2? No, it's divided by 2. And then that. It's one weird weapon. I need it to just place a plane so I could zoom in on it. Like, I guess what we could do is search basic weapons made with Blender. Just, I'm not looking for a gun. I'm like, maybe a mace? Or
Hi, it's Mike
those
from
we can try to get.
You know, buying a razor is like buying a car. If you want luxury, you get smacked with a big price tag. If you want to save money, you have to settle for
We could try to get that.
Well, razors from
Go to N.
DollarShaveClub.com are the smarter choice. A smooth,
Set all that to 0.
high-quality shave for a very economical price. Right now,
Let's try to get a mace
of
real
any
quick,
of our razors for $1.
because that's
After that,
kind of
it's
easy.
just a few bucks a month. Go to
there.
DollarShaveClub.com/Spotify. That's DollarShaveClub.com.
And if you don't know what a mace is, it's
Spotify.
basically
When you're selling online, it's exciting to watch
like
the orders
that.
flow in. What's not
It's
so exciting?
basic,
Shipping them out.
and it's kind
That's
of
why you need ShipStation,
like we can
the
try to aim for
number
something
one
like this
choice of
one.
online sellers. ShipStation
So let's get a
automatically
circle,
imports all of
not
your
a
orders
cube,
into
not a
one
circle.
simple interface,
So a
you
circle,
can
put a
easily
face
create
on
shipping
it.
labels for all
There
the
we
top
go.
carriers at the lowest rates. Now try ShipStation free for 30
There.
days. Plus, Spotify listeners get an additional month free. Click on the banner or
So
go
that's
to
that one part.
ShipStation.com, click on the microphone
Then-
and enter Spotify.
Might be a little too big.
The greatest songs from the 60s, featuring the Beatles, Led Zeppelin, and the Doors.
There we go.
Brought to you by Rhino, the trusted curator of classic music. The greatest songs from the 60s is the ultimate
0.001.
playlist for the most exciting decade in rock history.
S1.
Listen now.
Wait, it could be times 100. Like that. And move it up a bit. No, it's not good though. It's more like a cup. Like that, I guess. And then like that, and then scale it down, scale back up, and then go to there, scale back down, scale it back up, and then like that, and this cannot be good. It looks like a chess piece. Whatever, just do that. Then extrude this. I don't know what I don't know what this is. We could just remove it, I guess. And then sorry, I was just like reloading the chat. Okay, let's try to find a much simpler mace made with Blender. As if that would help. We could aim for something like that. Or something like this. Let's try. Let's focus on that. Shoot it a little. Let's move. And then this is like, no, I can't. This looks like a microphone. Like, no. Like, I'm trying to think, and I might sleep on it, but I guess we could just see what we have, because we pretty much got something basic. Oh, alright, it's not letting me buy because I don't have enough money. My friend just messaged me like my close friend, I'm sorry. Alright, I'm gonna run something up. Alright, so we could, this is pretty much what we have. We could attack enemies. We just got that. Another skill we might want is, strength. So, oh, my friend said we gotta talk, so that's not nice. I'm just gonna see what he wants with it. But yeah, this is what we have. We got a basic game, and tomorrow we're going to, I guess, fix the texturing problems. Actually, we could do that now. Could do the texturing problems now. Like, these are a little bit meh. and we could get the strength. I mean, is strength really needed? Kind of thing, like a strength. Hold up, guys. I'll be right back.